So, my life as I see fit, and maybe yours as well, has definitely changed. It could be debated whether it's changed for the better or changed for the worst. There's a lot of things that I used to regularly do that I just stopped, and I didn't even realize it until recently. So, here's what I used to do. The first thing, watching TV. I cannot do this anymore. This is because to me, I just don't see the point because one, TV is just expensive as shit, and two, especially now because the internet is as powerful as ever, you can just go online and kind of just watch everything legally. I meant legally. I remember like I would wake up at 8 on a weekend, especially on a Saturday, boot up Kicks and watch Power Rangers, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Zexor, and Dragon Ball Z Kai. And when I would come back from school, like a long day of primary school, I'd come back and my dad would be watching something like The Big Bang Theory or like How I Met Your Mother. And I used to tune in because I don't know why that stuff was just entertaining at the time, especially things like X Factor. But now, especially now, TV, there's something so lifeless about it. I remember like my friends were watching, oh, what was it? No, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That's what it's called, isn't it? And it was entertaining, but I don't know, man. There's just something about TV then and TV now is like so lifeless. Now that I'm at home, whenever I'm at home, right, I've mainly just used the TV just to play music because I have an LG soundbar and it sounds so loud with that bass. That's the only reason why I've used the TV. To watch anything else, not really. Maybe some like YouTube videos, and that's probably it. Second thing, gaming. Okay, this might actually be actually no. This is a lukewarm take at most. I was gonna say this is a hot take. Nah, this is a lukewarm take at most. There's no good game out there anymore. Like every single game right now just sucks. There's no good game. Like every game to me has some grace period. Well, technically, like it should, but like to me, it has some small little grace period where I'll play it for like a few weeks, and then after that, I just get bored of it and I just move on and I rinse and repeat. I move on, I move on, I move on. But then there's some certain games like Terraria, for example, where I would only play that during a certain period of the year. And after the Terraria phase is done, that game doesn't get played until like the next following year. Same with like Minecraft, for example. But like actual other games, especially online multiplayer games, like Overwatch, for example, right? I've never played Valorant, but like Overwatch, for example, right? Because sometimes I play that. That game sucks, but like because there's no other good game out there, I just have to play it because there's like nothing else to play. And I know there's like single player like story games and like challenger games, you know, like Elden Ring and stuff like that. But because I've already completed them, right? Like there's no point in playing them again because to me, the replayability factor, actually, Elden Ring's replayability factor is actually really good. But like most other story games, to me, it's not that great. To be honest, I don't think it's entirely about there being fun games to play anymore. But how I see it is that now that I'm slightly older, I've kind of replaced gaming with like other habits or like just more things that I need to prioritize. Like genuinely, I'm actually telling the truth here. I would rather just do work for the whole day. It could be anything than actually game because for some reason, like I feel like when I'm working, I'm actually like working towards something. But when I'm gaming, it's kind of just like pouring hours into something that I'm not really getting anything back apart from like I guess like cheap dopamine, if that makes sense. I'm done. I'm really done. I would have one more thing to say, but I don't want to make the video too long. It's also important to know that yeah, I don't do these things anymore, but that's actually necessarily not a bad thing because I replaced them with much better habits and better activities, like going outside for one, even though I've always gone outside, you know, going to the gym, learning new skills, you know, socializing, etc., etc. So I've replaced them with a lot better habits because now this time that I'll be spending on gaming and watching TV, it was a huge sunk cost. And with the nature of sunk cost, you can't exactly retrieve back what you've essentially poured in. So if you resonate with this, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Takes like a few seconds. I'm not the type to beg for that, but it will just be highly appreciated. And yeah, peace.